Waiting for my sister. Who are you? There was a pause. Oh, isn't that a nice poster? Justin Morgan, huh? Who was that? The voice was familiar, but Allie couldn't place it. Who are you meeting? Eve sounded wary, a little chilly even. Oh, an old friend, the person answered. Water ran, and then the paper towel dispenser ground, drowning out whatever Eve said in response. Okay, well, y'all have fun, said the voice. Allie came out of the stall and looked around. Who is that? She asked, washing her own hands. Al, maybe we should head home and wait for Justin there. You know he'll come over as soon as his mom and dad let him. What's wrong with you? Allie took the balloons and the sign. Eve opened her mouth, but shut it again. Allie walked out of the bathroom. Oh, heck, we're gonna be late. She hurried through the baggage claim area to the security zone, waiting for the love of her life to come striding through the concourse. She was so ready to greet him. She'd even been to the clinic and gotten on the pill because she planned to lose her virginity to Justin just as soon as she got him alone. There was a crowd of people ahead of Allie, watching for loved ones to come through the gate, so she hung back. That would give her more room for a running start when he finally appeared. A rustle went through the crowd, and she stood on tiptoe to see over the heads in front of her. An Amazonian blonde, in particular, was wrecking her view. A few people came through the gate, and then a whole crowd. Allie couldn't see anything. She pushed her way forward, through the throng. And there he was, Justin Morgan, her Marine, all 6 feet 2, 200 pounds of gorgeous USMC hotness. His blue eyes pierced the crowd, searching, the ever-present half-smile on his face waiting to bloom into the full-fledged shit-eating grin that Allie had loved forever. She froze in place, watching him approach. He was close now. Her face was hot. This was really happening. Hey, there's my girl. His voice rang out, deep and true. He stopped about 6 feet away, those teeth as straight and white as ever. God, Allie loved him. The searing pain of her shattered heart kept her from puking when he swept the statuesque blonde into his arms and thrust his tongue down her throat. Chapter 2. Today. Crockett County, Kentucky. I've got it, Grandma, Justin promised, hoisting the ancient fur coat from where she'd dropped it in the valet parking lane before the furry abomination was mistaken for roadkill. You make sure you get a ticket from that coat check girl. She screws it up otherwise. Grandma shook her finger. We always wind up standing an extra half-hour while she looks for my wrap. That's because she wants to get in my pants, Grandpa said, wiggling his eyebrows. It's a wonder I've stayed married to you long enough to have this ridiculous anniversary party. Grandma smacked Gramps on the shoulder, but they held hands as they made their way toward the ballroom of the Crockett County Country Club. Justin sighed and turned toward the cloakroom. The generous shot of bourbon he drank before leaving home hadn't been quite enough. He'd spent part of his youth here at the club, lifeguarding at the pool and caddying at the golf course, because even though they might be an old bourbon family, their dad was determined that his boys would learn to work for their money. He'd also brought his prom date to dinner here, and learned to play tennis and to schmooze with the good old boys. But now he felt like an alien from planet Armageddon among these civilians with their happy, normal lives. He was just here for this anniversary party, and to say hello to his family, and the McGraths, whom he'd been avoiding since Dave died. Not that it was hard to be too busy to call from a war zone, but it was rude. And he'd promised Dave... Yeah, he'd promised Dave he'd look in on his...